How are you today? That's good, that's good. Well, that's not good. Alright, where do we leave off here? Weird alien encounter. Did not like being given the middle finger. Astral projection, maybe. By Big Bert 1313. While practicing astral projection before I ever actually broke through, I got right to the border of sleep. Maybe I did break through and didn't understand it yet, but I looked up and saw two aliens in my ceiling looking at me, and I could barely move my body. I managed to lift my middle finger up and I smiled at them, kind of like a "what's up" from the beer commercial moment. But they got extremely mad, scowled at me, and flew off. Is this just a hallucination, or do spirit people not like to be given the middle finger, or were those evil spirits I just scared off, lol? Probably a dumb question, but curious. That post is kind of a mess, but let's read the top comment. Hard to tell. They may have been curious of your potential, or they may have been suppressing your essence, trying to make it hard for you to move. Either they felt disrespected by your behavior, or they were upset that you easily moved a limb when they were trying to suppress you with their magic. Okay, that's kind of a trippy one, huh? This guy's asking, any specialist in gray aliens here? Question mark. That's not really a post. Anyone ever AP to the bottom of the ocean or to Antarctica / below the ice? Are there really aliens? What the heck is going on down there, if anything? Question mark. And is there really a hole at the South Pole that leads underground? By Falling Knife Films. By a deleted user. This was 4 years ago, y'all, so this is interesting. Hello, Silas. I had an experience underwater once. It seemed very Earth-like by the fish I could see, but then a violet light opened up and a swarm of jellyfish went through it. It seemed to last for quite some time, and then I was slammed back into my body. Still have no idea what the meaning of it was. Here's another one. I didn't try to specifically AP anywhere this time, but the one time I went under the ocean into a cave there, it was dark, but my astral body was glowing to provide a soft blue-green light, and I saw either some sort of ancient tree or buried island. No, I didn't get the feeling of Atlantis, even though I asked, and it was just so excited and happy and enjoying this experience. The tree was stuck inside the rock wall. Imagine if a tree was covered by a volcano, created a lava vent, and then the ocean filled on top of the cave. There was small corals and life on the cave walls, but no fish or swimming creatures I saw. The weight above me felt enormous, but was like a nice blanket, and I felt very, very sad for the tree because it told me it felt alone down there. Ugh, that's depressing. Okay, here's another one. Had a crazy dream about water aliens and these octopus-looking aliens that were embedded in the side of a mountain. This was maybe a year ago. Oddly enough, just read a post in UFO about someone claiming real entities exist underground and in the ocean, what they look like, and their habitat, and then they linked it, so maybe we'll check that out. Yeah, I play Roblox. What's good, Cade? Actually, I haven't played in a while ever since I got this, but it perfectly describes what I saw, especially the octopus-looking alien. I kept trying to figure out how it was embedded in the rock, but the guy mentions in the post they can move through matter. I about died reading the post and how similar my dream and his claims are. Trippy shit. I've um I've rem- I've remote viewed a few places as well. Underground Antarctica was weird. There was this type of conductivity or energy that I can't explain. It was a neon bluish hue and it was all around this very large tree-like structure. The craziest part I saw, the craziest part, I saw a man who wore clothing not of our time, more native clothing. He was underneath this slender cavern near the blue energy. I could see the cavern went all the way up to the surface because I could see a blue sky. He was somehow manipulating the energy to go up through the slender cavern to the surface. It felt like he was manipulating the weather with it. He was using the goddamn slender cavern as a staff. I can't even make this shit up. One, here's another comment. One, the heck? Trolls, bro. You're tripping. Hey, what's up, meat? How are ya? Yes, and several mountain ranges keep getting to keep getting hit keep getting hits of aliens and science types working with them slash it. What? What, bro? Ah. Strange mental processes on both, and the diet, guess alien is very specific and a pain to deal with. 3, don't know exactly, but can say they seem to be more aware now of my and others' intrusion and interest. Some of I get remote viewed is a long line of catastrophic, not fun, etc. My snooping is not appreciated, and I now remote view more into recent past or near future if I can. Really seriously don't want to be terped or a visit from either Unca Sammy's Tassel Toad Gangstas or the Men in Black hybrids. Bro, that is crazy, dude. That is crazy. Here's another one. Very interesting. I wrote a fictional story once about a man who left his body and explored the depths of the ocean and found a base there, only to get the attention of an agitated alien who then followed him back in his physical life. The man went missing soon after and was last seen being dragged by tall figures into the ocean. I wonder if anything like this could become true and something follows you back to make sure you don't spill the beans. Sounds like a pretty cool story. Oh, nice. Astral projection is not the same thing as remote viewing and doesn't take you to real life places in real time. Instead, it creates replicas of these as an alternate reality and can use detailed information stored in subconscious memory or intelligently create what something may appear to be like a different time, past or present. To date, I haven't heard of anyone winning the lottery from astral projection. But has he heard of someone winning the lottery from remote viewing? What? This person says, way better luck with lottery and remote viewing. My last attempt, I got 4 out of 5 numbers correct, but got the Powerball number wrong, so I got discouraged and haven't tried again. That's pretty crazy to get 4. Here's another one. I have a faint memory of astral projecting to a clear, aqua-colored ocean. I believe it was in this planet. Anyway, I just appeared there. I didn't travel there from my home. Anyway, upon submerging, I slowed, descended, and was met with a stone statue of a woman about 50-ish feet, give or take, from the surface. The statue itself was massive, probably at the height of 25 feet. Her hand reached out towards the sky and she stood fluidly, is the best way to describe her posture. As I got closer, her head slowly moved, facing me. She communicated in a language I've never heard, but I understood it. I completely forgot what she said, unfortunately. What got me was, as we were conversing, the ocean suddenly and violently jolted, and the statue woman told me to leave immediately. I haven't been back since for some reason. Okay, that's a pretty good thread. So what I wanted to see... Dang, it got deleted. Okay, I think this might be the post that got deleted, but it looks interesting. We'll read this and then call it a day. Call it a night, rather. I know someone that works for NOAA. The disclosure rumors are 100% true, and the species in question is aquatic. This is from 5 years ago. The user is the Dead Cannery. This is a repost of an awesome post made a few days ago, which has since been deleted for unknown reasons. Okay, yeah, so this is it. I don't expect anyone to believe me, and that's fine. I know a lot of BS gets posted on the internet for shits and giggles. I'm just sharing a story from a few weeks ago that I feel is relevant due to all the recent disclosure talk. I have a college friend that landed a job working for NOAA in a pretty high capacity. I won't say more than that to protect their privacy. Around the holidays, me and said friend were catching up and they shifted the topic to aliens. This friend is very level-headed and we usually don't talk about stuff like that. It's mostly family talk and work. They asked if I believed in aliens, to which I replied, I'd like to, but we simply don't have enough evidence. Their expression perked up and they said, I'm going to tell you something and I want you to take me absolutely seriously. Okay, where's this going? I thought. They never seemed so intense in a conversation before, so I braced for some kind of huge personal reveal or something. But they started talking about the Russian submarine incident that happened on July 1st, 2019, where supposedly a fire broke out on board a nuclear-powered Russian sub and killed nearly everyone on board. According to reports from state-controlled Russian news services, 14 sailors died in the country's territorial waters that day, including 7 captains of the first rank and 2 so-called heroes of Russia, as a result of inhaling combustion products aboard a research submersible vehicle designated for studying the seafloor in the bottom of the world ocean in the interest of the Russian Navy. Allegedly, a fire broke out during bathymetric measurements, after which it was extinguished thanks to the self-sacrificing actions of the team, or so we're told. The incident is believed to have occurred off Russia's northern shore in the Barents Sea on that day. Wow, that sounds like a scary ocean. It's probably all cold and isolated. The submarine was later towed to the Russian North Fleet headquarters in Severomorsk, and an investigation began. My friend said that the submarine fire tale was nothing more than a cover story that Putin came up with in order to cover up what really happened. What actually happened is quite different than what was reported. The sub was apparently investigating an underwater base that is controlled by non-human entities. They got too close and the sub was destroyed by these beings. Wow, that's crazy. My friend went on to detail how most world governments are aware of their presence, yet keep it undisclosed because of the ramifications to society it may have. Also because we can't do anything to stop the entities or to forcefully reveal them. They told me that NOAA has had thousands of incidents of contact with these underwater beings, and that it's fairly common knowledge amongst certain departments and roles in the organization. They said they have witnessed video, audio, and physical evidence of these beings residing under our oceans, but it is kept under tight wraps by senior officials in whatever government sector controls NOAA. The friend said that the recent disclosure buzz is legit and had been carefully planned. They said they don't know exactly what details will be provided to the public, but that in general it will be made known that there are other beings occupying our planet, and that they are not from another planet but have been here long before us. They also said these beings actively keep us out of certain parts of the oceans. Apparently their technology is advanced beyond anything we can come up with, and able to either withstand or negate the insurmountable pressures at extreme ocean depths. They are able to freely enter and exit the water in their craft without displacing or disturbing it physically. They've been captured innumerable times on sonar, traveling underwater at speeds that are impossible as far as human technology goes or marine biology is concerned. My friend also mentioned a place called Lake Vostok and said a very large base was discovered there under the ice, and that Russians have total control over the operation there. They also detailed that the entities have been witnessed outside of any craft swimming in the ocean freely by submersible surveillance devices, individual divers, and cameras positioned at the bottom of oil rig platforms. They are humanoid and resemble what most people would call the typical gray alien, complete with oversized heads, large dark eyes, no visible ears, and small mouths. How they breathe and move underwater is presently unknown. That's pretty much most of what I was told. My friend didn't provide a date for disclosure. They just said it will definitely be in 2021. Was it? I wonder. Okay. Maybe it was. I don't remember them talking about underwater bases in any of the disclosure hearings that happened, whenever they happened. I don't remember if anything popped off in 2021. But thanks for tuning in again, and we'll see you next time.